Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to San Francisco Beat. I'm your host, Chris Batista, and today on the show we have the lovely and talented Elizabeth Leroy. How are you doing today, Elizabeth?
Fine, thank you.
So I was just wondering, Elizabeth, when did you first decide that you wanted to become an actress?
Well, actually, it was my first production in elementary school. I played a lion in the circus act, and the applause and the great admiration from my friends and family was tremendous, and it started the acting bug.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That must have been fun. So who was it in your life that influenced you?
Well, first my parents. I was shy when I was younger, and they just said, you can do it, and it's something that you love, why don't you try this? And it slowly became a devotion. And my first acting teacher was an influence as well. She was incredibly supportive and introduced to me a complete different way of life. It was incredible, the freedoms and expressions of the heart and mind through my body. It just, all that learning just really got to me.
How old were you when you met this first acting teacher?
I was 8 years old. Yeah.
From that point on, when you had that relationship with the teacher, did you know that you had any goals in your life?
Actually, yes. I have sort of a lifetime goal that I've set for myself, and that's to finish up at College of Marin with a resume and transfer to an acting college, and then build up my resume there and get an agent and get in movies, win an Oscar, and write my book.
Sounds like a good career. So what acting classes have you already taken?
Basically just beginning through advanced in high school, and a little bit of beginning right now in College of Marin.
Do you notice a huge difference in the acting classes from high school to college?
A vast difference. I thought for sure that in high school it was going to be the most professional that I would ever be. And now looking back, of course, I was wrong. College of Marin has an incredible drama department, and my teacher right now, who we call Max, is he has so many games to let loose of inhibitions, get in touch with your body, things that I've never really studied before.
Okay, so in high school you never really had to go under that?
No, it was just the basic, you know, how do you run a box office, how do you sell concessions. There was very little actual teaching of drama. I kind of made it up as I went along.
Improv. So what was your first role?
Actually, one of my first roles was playing a man, which is, it's very different than anything else that I've ever done. It's very challenging because there's a physicality part of it, and there's also the mannerisms and the looks and the deepening of the voice and things like that. And in that role I played a musical part, so I had to sing like a man as well. So yeah, it was very interesting.
I hear you play a nun. It's time to take a look at your video.
All right, let's do. It's from Sister Act.
Your video from Sister Act. And here it is.
Mary Clarence.
What?
Up and Adam. We don't want to be late.
What time is it?
Well, it's almost 5, Sister Sleepyhead.
5 a.m.? Get out of here. I just went to bed 20 minutes ago. Get out of scram.
Come on, the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day.
So, what was your favorite role?
Well, I don't really have a favorite role, actually, because I involve myself so much in the character, and it's actually hard to discern what is me and what is the character. But Yeah, I don't really have a favorite role.
Maybe that's
All
a
of them were
correlation you
fun.
never want to do as an actor, is be able to have one other
No,
than the other.
no, I think that would set me back if I actually set myself on one role, and
Yeah.
it would become like the end-all be-all type of thing. Before and after syndrome.
Wouldn't allow transformation to occur. So I understand that your father is a retired television producer.
Yes.
Have you worked in any of his productions?
Yes, I have. Let's just say I get my stubbornness from him. But he is a extremely creative and demanding, but in a good way, type of person. He gets the job done.
Excellent. Was it easy to get along on the set when you worked with your father?
I really didn't have all that much contact with him. I saw him infrequently when he came. It was never, you have to do this, or I'd like you to do this way, because that's not his job.
Yeah.
But he gave me fatherly advice, and I said, yes, thank you very much. And, you know, I completely ignored him, but that's just the way it goes.
Now for yourself, I know some actors, they get their positions come naturally to them. Others, they have to work very hard for it. Where would you see yourself on there?
I'm kind of in between, actually. I'm at a happy medium right now where it is hard work, but I enjoy it immensely. The days are long and filled with new surprises, and it's just really great.
So how do you feel the first time that you went in to see a casting agent and you had your first casting call?
Oh boy, nervous. First of all, very nervous. I wasn't sure I'd measure up, and there was all of this expectation because my father is a producer, and
Did a lot of the people in the business know this?
yeah, it basically happens to everyone who ever goes in. It's like you feel like you don't know anyone, and everyone's staring at you, but then it's all right, you know, after a while.
So how do you feel the first time you were cast for a role?
Oh wow. Like I was on cloud nine. There was I really don't think I ever came down from that. It's just been incredible experience. I mean, if anyone ever wants to do acting, for sure, go for it.
Great. So what are you doing now? And what do you want to do to continue with your acting future?
Well, actually, I'm teaching a 6-week course for children ages 6 to 8 in those years where you're a little bit unsure about yourself and things like that. And we primarily deal with helping the children come out of their shells. And as far as what I'm doing now, I've got a movie lined up. It's kind of hush-hush because it's got some big stars in it, but
Great.
it should be good.
Sounds like you're doing great and you're on an excellent path. Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you.
Have a good time. Thank you for being here on the show. So I just want to thank you, and thank you for being part of our show this evening. It's been a pleasure to have you here, and hopefully we will be able to speak again. I would enjoy that. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good night.